YouTubers going to jail, crashing out, and beats. When it's enough, it's going to be enough, man. Tap on in, come in, hit that like and subscribe. Holla at your boy. Thank God it's Friday. Hope everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Just caught up in the social media drama. Tap on in, tap on in. I would like to send shouts out to my boy Tim Taco, Ceasefire, Twin them, and everybody else at Ceasefire, the committee of trying to have a solution towards the problems in our community. Shouts out to everybody. Everybody. Y'all know what's going on today. They say don't support something. It's all about shutting down stores and all that. I don't know why people want to shut down stores, think that's going to prevent ISIS from doing what they're doing. ISIS is going to continue doing what they're doing. But tap in, come in, hit that like and subscribe. Let's talk about it. It's Friday, man. Let's talk about it. Tap on it. We got one person in here. Come on in, come in, hit that like and subscribe. Snipe, what to do? Snipe, how you doing? Salute to you. Damn, no, salute to you, my brother. How you living this morning? How your Friday going? But, man, as always, somebody going to hit me with some news, right? They say Gumby is in jail. I don't have no knowledge of that. I don't call Bud. I don't call Biscuit and the who's that I associate myself with. I don't call inquiring about if somebody went to jail and what they went to jail for. It's not damn business. But if the brother's in jail, my prayers this morning, I hope he can come from abundant, whatever he abundant. Hope he can make bail. Hope he can beat his case. People's asking me all as well. That's what I'm talking about. People's inquiring about my opinion on the wagging that young Hefe thing. Hey man, I respect young Aunt Hefe. Young Hefe is kicking facts, but at the same time, we gave young Hefe fair warning that this is what could transpire by being on no jumper. Instead of just telling the young brother they didn't want him on there, Wack came with some bullshit. And the white boy play a role in that shit. I don't care what nobody say. He can sit on that platform, take him like he don't. But everything is for content over there, man. And young Aunt Happy is defending him. So, hey, man, we're going to defend him, too, by not trying to belittle the brother. I got a lot of respect for the young brother. To me, he ain't said nothing wrong on this podcast in regards to the MAK thing. Because everybody got their own opinion on it. Then somebody told me to check out. Somebody sent me a clipping of Wack, Eddie Boy, and 600 like they experts or something. Let me share something with you, man. Dude's got a bad habit of saying, they talk about that prison stuff, about how punks was on the yard. Yeah, it was a whole lot of homosexuals on the yards. It wasn't 2% of them might be on the yard, but all G's didn't fuck with punks. I'm one of them that didn't. A person that say somebody was misled in prison was misled themselves. And they was misled about based on trying to be more than what they are. And you couldn't live up to the expectations of the image you was trying to create for yourself. What I don't seem to understand is why brothers love trying to belittle and assassinate each other's character. That ain't cool. We having bigger problems in our community, man. Worry about what's going on, what punk was on the yard, what dude was messing with a punk. Check this out, man. Every neighborhood got somebody that did that. Every neighborhood, Crips, Bloods, Pyrus, every neighborhood, man. Even watch this, you would get dubs for them say that they didn't do well in that. But Hispanics fuck with punks too. White would hear the West, whatever the fuck the Wahoopi name, say that they didn't do that. They the number one culprits that messing with each other. You understand what I'm saying? You shout with one another, y'all grab each other's booties and slap each other on the ass and play with one another's penis. That's what them dudes do in there. But why is it so important for people in society to know what's going on behind the jail wall? A gated community that you don't even want to be a part of because it's rent-free there. And I know you don't want to be there. So why so many people is enthused with that? Why so many people enthused that Big U? I ain't never heard Big U say he knocked out 15 Samoans, that he was afraid of SOS. Where's all this be coming from? Do people just say anything, man, to get likes and views? Is you clout chasing on here by just creating content? Because we got enough problems in our own community. What's up, fam? What's up with my cousin, man? How you living? Watch this, man. Somebody lost their life on 82nd Vermont yesterday. Somebody was getting robbed on the dash bus. The person, I don't know who the person was. came trying to save a person's life and he became unalive himself. So I'm gonna steer my condolences to that individual's family. But what a lot of people don't know, I don't think a lot of people also knew that a 16-year-old boy got stabbed and stumped out at the MAK parade and was in a coma. And we was talking about it at C-Spire Wednesday. And what I said at C-Spire was this. It ain't that the kids is just out of control. It's the parents don't have control. I mean, I've been watching clippers on TikTok of the MAK parade, and I'm seeing young sisters out there gang banging, wanting to fight. Sisters acting like they men, like they boys. I'm too crip for this. I don't understand that one. But what I came to is, we really, in our community, man, we need parenting classes, we need anger management classes. I ain't talking about going through these programs. These organizations, these gang interventions need to have that at their facilities for people to really come and get help. Because a lot of these youngsters that's out there gang banging, man, they don't know what they're doing. They're really crying out for help, man. They just don't know to ask for the help. Hey, brother, you couldn't look at me wrong. I'm too crippled. Hey, let me get you off my show because I never seen you, and so I'm gonna get you up out of here. I don't do that over here, man. You know what I mean? But listen to me, man. We need anger management. We need domestic violence, violent classes, and these gang interventions that's within our community. We need to start really paving the concrete and talking to people to make people understand that as a whole, we need to come together and create unity to better our community. People do anything for a little bit of fame. Minority not even getting paid for it. They just want the recognition, pretending to be busy to avoid responsibility. In a real way, Mr. Jackson, you call that right. But we got to start understanding that in our community, we're the biggest victims and we're the biggest predators in our community towards each other. We embrace everybody except embracing ourselves. It is so much self-hatred in the Black community towards each other that it's no longer embarrassing, it's pathetic. And we got to start doing better and understand that we are each other's keeper. We're brothers and sisters keeper. You feel me? And we got to start understanding that. And what we don't seem to get is that most people tend to just come with bullshit just to be coming with it. I started gang banging in 1971. I joined Compton Front Brothers in 1971, right? I knew Raymond, I knew Salty, I knew Mac Thomas them. And they taught me that the way gang banging is today, it's not like that, right? Hey, brother, we don't need you in here with that, man. This ain't no crip show. This is a peace show. You feel me? I'm doing some moderating at the same time I'm talking. But I started gang banging in 1971, man. It ain't no young brother from my neighborhood can ever tell you that I misled them, ever told them to go on a mission. A lot of my little homies that ended up coming to prison after I was in prison, I told them it's a conduct in here that you must uphold that conduct because every hood got its own conduct code, its own expectation on how your homies supposed to conduct themselves. I never ran from a yard. I always was caught up in the violence in prison. That's not to validate who I am. That's not to try to glorify that. But in the process of going through all my childhood tribulations in prison, I grew up. I became a man. I went in as a young man. I became an old man in prison and seen that things that I used to do was no longer cool. I found some form of remorse within me. I found the courage to redeem my past misdeeds. And I said to myself that only thing I can do towards gang banging now is try to create peace. And that's my mission, man, is to bring peace in the Black community because we need it. We are our own worst enemy. Social media is becoming our worst enemy because we're allowing ourselves to be manipulated by racist people that only manipulate and agitate and become culture vultures in our culture. And people don't embrace that. They refuse to accept the reality. And the truth of the matter is that we're willing to harm each other to make somebody else's pockets fat. We allow people to dangle the carrot in front of us and get on their podcasts, and all we do is talk about nothing but negative stuff inside our community. We don't know encourage positivity. We don't encourage people to change. And this is what we got to do. I was talking to a young man this morning. He had hit me. He was like, "Hey, Bam, I like your whole get out." And I was telling him, dude, I say, man, anything that come out of my mouth is spoken based on my own experience and my facts. And my facts is my experience. You get people to sit up and say they're about this, but they ain't about it. You'll get them to say, well, this is what I'm into, but they ain't into it. They still in trying to impress other people while they don't know how to impress themselves. They still trying to live up to the expectations of others while they failing themselves. You understand what I'm saying? I've never been a dude like that. I always been happy even though I'm frowning. It's something about my happy that you can't steal from me. I don't give people that power. When it comes to that prison shit, man, prison, you get dudes talk about prison on social media and they ain't never gonna tell you the truth about prison. I don't compromise my integrity based on people being in prison, based on them being on the streets. I give a fuck about a curriculum book. You understand what I'm saying? There's no success rate coming out of curriculum book, right? The success rate come within your own path and your own journey in life. Ain't nothing wrong with taking something that you learned and put it in your own spin to benefit yourself. Sometimes we got to learn how to be selfish with ourselves without being by turning a blind eye or turning our back towards bullshit. And that's what they do on social media. Every platform, from No Jumper to Top Media, Toxic Media, Two Gangsters, whatever the fuck they call themselves. Them dudes is culture vultures. You don't know who they are. They hide behind a slogan, they name brand, but they're not letting you see their face. So that's telling you they don't have no integrity. They don't have enough integrity or enough courage to let us know who they are. People that's manipulating the situation with ant and whack. Instead of trying to solve the problem, telling them brothers, once y'all get on the phone and air y'all differences out, they manipulating the problem because it's narratives for them, it's content for them. Well, only thing I got to say in regards to whack and the young happy misunderstanding is, hey man, y'all got each other number. Once y'all sit down like grown men, like two gentlemen, and solve y'all problems like grown men. It ain't about a fight. It's not about taking a favor of one another. It's about having a positive dialogue and having an understanding and communication that the solution can be reached in the dialogue. That's what it's all about. We should start a movement where neighborhoods go to each other, neighborhoods and throw some barbecue and get to know each other and spread love and let each other's kids get to know each other in a real way, Orlando. And this is the cold part about it, man. A lot of Crips, Bloods, and Perus that are parents that have kids in middle school, elementary, middle school, and high school, 9 out of 10, their kids is going to school with each other. They just don't know each other's parents. You understand what I'm saying? It's never by coincidence what's going on in our community. It's by design, and we got to understand that as long as it's a divided line in our community, divide and conquer, everybody else win and we lose. So I told you a long time ago in my first interview, I used to be a Ku Klux Klansman in a black man's body because the only thing I ever did was to my own people. Well, I love being black. I stand on my blackness. Some people say that's being a racist. I call it loving myself. You understand what I'm saying? And people don't seem to get there. We got to come together as one and eliminate the bullshit. We losing kids out here. We losing parents out here. A parent don't supposed to bury their child, man. A parent should not have to bury their child. You understand what I'm saying? We got gang interventions, ceasefire, the grid. Ceasefire, I commend. I'm a part of ceasefire. But even at ceasefire, I said, when we have meetings every Wednesday, it should be standing room only, right? It should be filled up with parents coming in there because everybody 2 minutes to talk, 5 minutes to talk. Your voice will be heard. So come and share your opinion. Come and voice your opinion. Bring your kids. Let gang members, man, if you call yourself a G, ain't no OG out here promoting violence. OGs don't provoke violence. OGs provoke peace. That's what OGs out here doing. We're promoting peace, man, above. You understand what I'm saying? We're promoting peace, man, and peace is something that we need in our community. I'm a true believer in this, like my t-shirt say, if gang violence die, we live. Now, if you don't like living, something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. You have a King Day parade. You see parents recording the kids fighting and grown men fighting kids, but they got their kids in the other hand while they holding the phone, filming to somebody else, filming this and recording this. That's not parenting. You putting your child in harm's way. You can lose your child based on your behavior or wanting to record something. So just imagine if they just start shooting, you record, and a stray bullet hits your child. Just imagine that, man. Don't put your child in harm's way. Don't make me love your child and respect your child more than you love your child and supposed to respect your child. Some of these parents, man, do not respect their kids. You didn't taught your child how to be a gang member without even teaching them how to tie a shoe. The mama is teaching the daughter how to accept bruises and calling that love. That ain't love, man. That's abuse. What woman want to be with a man that call her bro all day and say, I love you on the dead homies? On the hood, bitch, I love you. Do you want a man like that for your daughter? I wouldn't want, if I had a son, I wouldn't want my son telling this girl, bitch, on the hood, I love you. That ain't the behavior that should be displayed with us, man. We got to learn how to do better, man. We really got to learn how to do better. We our own biggest enemy, man. We hinder ourselves. We can't point the finger at nobody else but ourselves, man, because we the one harming ourselves. We embrace everybody else. I'm around it every day. Well, we embrace somebody else and don't want to embrace each other. I'm around it every day in this world, man. And it's a trip. Under the circumstances, do you think them same people you embrace will embrace you? Hell no. Stop allowing yourself to be used like a token. Then get mad when somebody pointed out to you. Stop allowing yourself to be exploited when you're exploiting yourself. Don't get angry at the. We can no longer be mad at the white boy and no jumper. We can only be mad at the brothers that persistently and consistently that goes on that show and belittle us. We got to be mad at the podcasters that all they talk about is the violence amongst ourselves. They ain't talking about nothing else. That's the only thing we can get mad at. It's stop pointing the finger at somebody else, man. We got to point the finger at the people that looking like us because we're the one manipulating all the problems. We agitating, we manipulating, we instigating. We being provocateurs in our own community while somebody else is reaping the financial benefits. That white boy getting rich off us. Off us, man. We ain't getting rich off him. He getting rich off us. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't heard nan brother on this show about advocate peace. Or you can go in your hood and do an old video, all that. But is you gonna advocate peace? You can show up to peace summits, but is you gonna advocate peace? That should be coming out on your channel. No, you don't hear that. What you hear is what hood is up and what hood is down. What dude is being punked and what dude got chased up the yard. Is that what's important to us, man? Who got pressed and who didn't get pressed? Who PC'd up off the yard? Who went to the SY yard? Tell me how do that benefit our community? Tell me how a person that's a non-affiliate that's talking about gang members all day, manipulating and instigating and agitating problems amongst the gang members, helping our community, and he look like us. No, he's a provocateur. He's trying to create problems amongst the gangs. Gang members ain't the only ones dying by the gang members' guns, man. It's innocent people, as you call them, civilians. They dying too. So we got to think at everybody that play a role in the chaos. Either you're about the problem or you're a part of the solution. I'd rather be part of the solution than be a part of the problem. I'm no longer with that problem solving shit. I'm not the problem man no more. I'm the problem solver. I'm trying to create peace in the community, and not just in Compton, all over America. In every black community, we be killing each other. Police killers, we don't do shit. You got black folks, man. Listen to me. You got black folks since ISIS came in the community. Talking about ISIS ain't welcome over here. These same black people that saying that you ain't never seen them in a peace rally, ain't never seen them on social media talking about, I'm tired of the gang violence in my community. Let's take back our community. Let's have a peace rally. You never hear them saying none of that. Yet when ISIS come around, you're trying to be on the camera speaking your motherfucking mind and doing all that, but you're doing us a disfavor because you supporting the cause that don't have no concern of ours, but you don't want to support the cause that can benefit your community in a positive way. So there's something wrong with that. It's really something wrong with that. Y'all throw some questions at me, man. We got 14 people in there, 13 thumbs up. Come in, hitting that like and subscribe. Don't run from it, run to it. This is what we kick the real at, man. It's simple as that. Let's make it do what it do. Throw a question at me on this Friday. I ain't gonna be in it but 10 more minutes. I might do a live later on. But come on at it, man. Come on, let's make it like it hot, man. Drop it at me. Them same people don't even advocate for black people when it's time to stand up. Will said, OG. Thank you, man. And that's, hey, David, that's a sad thing to say, but it's true. I seen this sister when the ISIS dude did some shooting, right, on 126th of the moment. It's gang violence in Compton. I should be seeing that sister say, let's have peace, but instead, you on the front line advocating for them. Got my sister in the house, Yvonne. How you doing, Yvonne? Got my sister up in here, y'all. Got my sister up in here. OG Band, right foot general up in the house. What it do, OG? How you been, my brother? I'm not getting notification for your lives. Hey, a lot of people ain't doing that. I don't understand that, man. I ain't trying to fall out with YouTube. I ain't trying to lose my channel. I'm being careful with the things I say. And when I don't do lives, it's because I ain't been strolling to go through seeing the content of things, man. All I know is I know we can do better. I know we can do better. We just refuse to do better. We don't put ourselves on a high entourage. It seems like we want to do bad, man. I seen a female get on TikTok and say all black women is lazy. She's sitting up here talking about what she likes sexually, ain't sex. And I got offended over that because my mother wasn't lazy. My grandmothers wasn't lazy. My sisters, my nieces, the females like Yvonne that's in my life ain't lazy. They take care of their kids. And I don't know where this broad came up with that thing. And then I got offended over that, right? And I wanted to comment. I said, man, I'm going to keep my comment to myself. I don't like beefing no more. Y'all see how I've been kicking trolls. I don't like disturbing my peace. I don't like disturbing my happiness, man. And my brother, them teeth are looking bright, very nice. Thank you, man. Shit, they cost enough. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah, we got to start doing better, man. We got to stop watching these platforms from Gumby to Antnia. And I ain't got nothing against them, but if they ain't advocating peace in our community, what the fuck we gonna watch them for? You want to know who got shot? Watch the news. Watch the news. ISIS is going through some shit right now. Why are they talking about protesting and don't spend your money for a day for that? Man, you better go spend your money if you need something from the store. You understand what I'm saying? Let me share this with you, man. They talking about ISIS shouldn't have the masks on. Anybody on parole will tell you. Parole officers come to your house, pull a raid, they got on masks. Police raid a house in the ghetto, they got on masks. I got you live. Thank you, sis. I also think the food we eating and the lack of nourishment is a contribution to the poor thought process. We got to put a stronger emphasis on bettering our health to make better choices in a real way. I forgot to mention congratulations on your new grill. You look real proper like on you, big bro. Thanks, Snipe. I appreciate that. Yeah, we just got to start doing better in our community because if we don't, man, we're going to lose our community. You got Snoopy Badass saying who we afraid of. Hey, homie, I ain't never been afraid of no man that can walk and bleed like me, right? And I don't like it when brothers do that. My hood we don't share no hood with nobody but my hood. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, it's a lot of Hispanics in Compton. Yes, it's a lot of Hispanics in LA. They was already there. So what Snoopy Badass ain't gonna tell you is he might have been one of the Damus that was in the county. I can't respond because I'm driving. It's all good, sis. It's all good. What he probably ain't tell you, he was probably one of the Damus and the Crips and the Serenios was going there in the county jail. It's probably one of the Damus that allowed the Serenios to cut on the brother because he wasn't no blood or Paru. Here, dude, they always got an opinion about somebody else, but don't have opinion on this lack of parenting, his lack of fatherhood, his poor role model and being a mentor to his own child's life. We putting all our energy into the wrong things and not into the right things. And taking back our communities where our energy should be at. We should want to talk to these youngsters out here. We got to change the mindset. If we change the way a person thinks, we're going to change the way he feels. We got to stop pointing the finger at people that don't look like us and point the finger at the person supposed to be pointed at, the man or the woman in the mirror. We the cause of our own problems. A man is a man. You can't be scared of someone who heart called red blood just like yours. Say it again, man. I know that's right. I feel no man but God. And I ain't get that from Tupac. But I got to get to this appointment at 11. I just wanted to tap in, man, and let y'all know that I love you. I always love you. Y'all encourage me. My life is good. Life been great, man. I wake up happy. And that's just it, how it is. Beamer, what's up? How you living, man? I got 2 or 3 more minutes before I get ready. I got to go to this appointment this morning, man. But yeah, life is great, man. Life is good, man. I might be on Bub this Sunday. I ain't for sure that, but we trying to do something this weekend. You understand what I'm saying? If ain't nobody told you they love you, man, OG Bam love you. I'm gonna continue pushing my positive agenda and staying focused. If ain't nobody told you they love you, OG Bam love you. Peace, enjoy your Friday. All right, Yvonne, I love you, sis.